Hey! Hey! They didn't stand a chance. Ah!
Here comes the heat! Red!
Flame slash!
Here comes the heat!
Flame slash!
Red! Here comes the heat!
Take that! Take that! I'm going from strength to strength.
No.
That's how it's done. stand a chance.
Knew I had it in me.
Thanks.
Take that! That's how it's done. How's about that?
Here comes the heat.
That's how it's done.
All in a day's work. All in a day's work. All in a day's work. Here comes the heat.
Take that!
Easy peasy. Red!
They didn't stand a chance.
Right. Right, on we go.
Hey!
Take this!
Right, here I come! Here comes the heat! Easy peasy.
I'm going from strength to strength.
All in a day's work.
Hey! They didn't stand a chance.
Right. So listen, do you mind if I ask you something? What made you decide to help young Patrick in the first place? It's been preying on my mind, so it has.
Well, what else could we do? I mean, he needed our help. Isn't that right?
Well, that's grand altogether. If only that rotten lot in Ballymalloy had half your courage.
What do you mean?
You know that village I took yous to? Well, there's a reason it's called Ballymaloy. It must be the best part of 20 years ago now. The place was attacked by a terrifying monster, out of the blue like. The folks there didn't know what to do until one brave young man decided to make a stand. His name was Malloy. So off he goes to face down the beast, and his friends and neighbours are telling him they're right behind him. He marches into the monster's lair to have it out, believing the rest of the troops will be joining him soon. And how many of them villagers were there marching behind him? Not a one. Malloy held out as long as he could, sure that reinforcements were on their way, until finally he and the monster couldn't go on. They collapsed and breathed their last. When the villagers learned what had happened, they were ashamed of themselves, as well they might be, and decided to rename their village in Malloy's honour. But what good did that do him, I ask you? You could name 100 villages after him, and it wouldn't change nothing. The good folks of Ballymaloy didn't learn anything from the experience either. Where were they when Patrick Starr was fighting them monsters, huh? Listen to me blathering on. Never mind. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Now listen, there's something I want you to have. That doll was a present from me big brother. He gave it to me when I was just a girl. Whenever I was afraid, I'd hold that doll. And it was like it was telling me to be brave, to stay strong. I've always carried it with me, as a good luck charm like. But I amn't a child anymore. If you don't like it, you could throw it away. I just wanted it to go to a good home is all. Anyway, I better be off.
Hey!
It was nice of Patrick to pay for our rooms. He's such a considerate boy. Unlike some I could mention. Oh, that Kiefer can sleep anywhere. I wish I knew his secret. Okay, I'll shut up now. Try to get some sleep. Night, you two. Are you still awake? It's just... I can't shake this awful feeling that we might never see Pilchard Bay again. Wouldn't that be horrible? I want to go home. I miss my mother and father. Only joking. Got you. Only a massive wimp would say something like that. Anyway, go to sleep, will you? All your talking's keeping me awake. Oh!
Ah,
Hey!
Look, me dad's back on his feet, so he is. Sure, he's never been better.
How are you? The name's Hanlon. Me lad Patrick's just after telling me all that happened while I was flat on me back. I can't thank you enough.
Don't forget to thank Maeve too, Dad.
So let me get this straight, like, that warrior you were telling me about earlier, her name was Maeve.
Yeah, she's super tough and cool, and she brought us both back safe and sound from that tower in the east. She's deadly. And that's not all. Maeve helped these folks find that green gem for us.
Is that so? Well, it sounds like I owe her a debt of gratitude. Now, if I may, what exactly is it that brings you to a village like ours out here in the middle of nowhere? Well, that's quite a tale. So, you're stuck here, a long way from home, with no idea how to get back. Still in all, maybe if we dealt with the evil that's overshadowing this land, we'd be able to see things more clearly, like.
are you talking about bashing monsters?
I am. It's only since them awful beasts took up residence in the tower to the east that things took a serious turn for the worse round here. If we could track down whoever their boss is and give him a good walloping, things would be sure to brighten up. Now, you look like you can handle yourselves. You've nothing to fear from them monsters, I assure you.
So what do you say? Are we marching off to this tower to battle monsters or what?
That's the spirit. And fear not. I'll be joining you on the raid, just as soon as I've rested up a little more. And it won't be just me, mind you. I'm gonna rally the troops and get the good folks of Ballymalloy on board. We can't have you fighting our battles for us now, can we? The future of the whole village is at stake.
Dad, I don't mean to rain on your parade, like, but I really don't think the other folks will be up for joining you. Remember when you went to fight them monsters the first time? They let you go off all on your own, didn't they? What makes you think it'll be any different this time round? They might tell you they're on their way, but then you'll turn round and find there's no one there. They're all a bunch of scaredy cats. And I know better. Sure, the thought of facing them monsters again has me shaking in my boots, so it does.
Poor Patrick. Isn't there some way we could help him get his courage back?
What's this now?
It's something Maeve gave us. It's no ordinary doll. She told us that it always used to make her feel brave whenever she was scared.
Really? So it was Maeve's doll, you say?
That's right. And now it's yours. I've got a feeling it's just what you need right now.
It's funny, like, it feels like Maeve's right here with me somehow. Thanks a million! I've decided not to give up on the other villagers. I'm going to give them another chance. All right, Dad. I'll go and rally the troops.
Well, would you look at that? It seems you've come to the rescue yet again. Now, the tower is to the east of here, like I said. To get there, you've got to head north and go round the top like. Mind how you go. And remember, you'll have reinforcements coming. I guarantee it.
Here comes the heat! All in a day's work.
They didn't stand a chance. Hey!
Here comes the heat!
Right. That's how it's done. Take that! That's how it's done. Hey!
Here comes the heat!
Flame slash!
All in a day's work.
Take that!
Easy peasy.
Flame smash! Hey! Ah! How's about that? Huh.
Right, here I come! Red!
Take that!
Easy peasy. Red!
Hey! They didn't stand a chance. Hey! Take that!
Knew I had it in me. Here comes the heat. Easy peasy.
Take that!
Here comes the heat.
Right! Take that! That's how it's done.
All in a day's work.
Hey!
Easy peasy.
Take that! That's how it's done! How's about that? Take that!
Easy peasy.
Hey!
Here I come!
That's how it's done!
All in a day's work.
They didn't stand a chance.
Knew I had it in me.
That's how it's done. Hey! They didn't stand a chance.
day's work.
That's how it's done. Hey!
Easy peasy.
That's how it's done. How's about that? They didn't stand a chance. That's how it's done. Hey! Hey!
How did you cowardly little shrimps manage to make it this far? Boss! They're here!
Sorry, I didn't want you to have to find out like this. But I had a feeling this would happen. Well, now you know. I'm behind all the bad stuff that's been going on. I'm nothing more than another monster, ordered to make sure those women never return to their homes.
But Maeve! Why?
I'm sure you remember me telling you about how your man Malloy died alone, while the other villagers didn't lift a finger to help him. Well, Malloy was me big brother, so he was. I was still just a wee girl, but when he didn't come home, I marched off to this tower to try and find him. But what I found was someone else. Someone who told me terrible things. He told me the others had left Malloy to his fate, that it was their fault he was dead. I began to hate everyone back in the village. And before I knew it, the hatred had taken over me heart. I lost sight of who I was, and I changed.
Please, Maeve, you have to let those poor women go!
I'm sorry, but I just can't do as you ask. Listen, I've given them villagers chance after chance. But it's always the same. They may have named their village after a hero, but they're still the same bunch of rotten cowards they always were. The truth is, the only way to make all this end, the only way to get rid of this darkness, is to get rid of me. The key to setting the village's womenfolk free, it's me life.
Boss, wait! You shouldn't be wasting your time with small fry. Leave them to me.
Right you are.
Let's see you claw this one back.
Here I go!
All in a day's work.
I'm sorry, boss.
Looks like I've no choice but to fight you now. But there's one thing I want yous all to believe. You remember back when I met yourselves by them graves? I didn't know whose they were, but I knew I wanted to leave flowers on them. That wasn't a lie or any sort of trick, that was the real me. Whatever part of me is still human made me go there, made me want to do that. And it was that brave lad, Patrick, who awoke that part of myself. I realised that if I killed his dad, that poor lad might well end up on the same path as I did. I had to help them. I couldn't bear it if Patrick ended up sharing my fate. But all that's over now. There's not a trace of humanity left in me. It's time.
Hold your horses! Seems we got here in the nick of time.
Hanlon! And you brought backup too!
Sure, it's all thanks to wee Patrick and that wooden doll of his. When we saw it, we realised it was the same yoke Malloy gave his sister all those years ago. And it all came flooding back like... We knew we could never let something like that happen again.
This time we can't leave it to someone else to save our skins. It's up to us to fight for our village's future.
Do you want to know something? I'd already decided what I was going to do. If you'd left these young folks in the lurch like you did me big brother. I was planning to smash Ballymalloy to smithereens, to wipe it off the map. But you came. You finally came.
Your big brother? Or are you having us on? Can you really be Maeve? Sure, you're in an awful state altogether, but never mind that now. The point is, we're sorry. We really are. We just weren't thinking like. And look, we're not expecting you to forgive us or nothing. All we're asking is that you give us one more chance. Come back with us, Maeve. Come home.
Please, Maeve. We want to make it up to you, like.
We're begging you! Come back with us!
I'm grateful for your words, but it's far too late. The darkness in me goes too deep. And the light won't return to this land while I'm alive. That was the fate decided for me.
What are you saying, like?
These young folks have freed me from the burden of hatred I carried for so long. And now there's one more thing I want you to do for me. You know what it is, don't you?
Wait! No! You can't do that! You've just been reunited with the other villagers!
I'm afraid it's the only way to save the village. And that's why I have to ask you to do this for me. For all of us.
Poor Maeve.
Knew I had it in me.
Listen, Maeve. I want to thank you for what you did. You saved me and my boy. I'll never forget that.
I'm just glad the folks at Ballymalloy have finally learned something. But this is only the beginning. You've to make that village a happy place to live. You'll do that for me, won't you?
We will. I promise.
And can I ask one more favour? Will you tell Patrick that I'm grateful to him? Tell him that he saved Ballymalloy.
Aye. I'll be sure to tell him that.
Now I've one final thing to say. Thanks a million. And sorry for putting you through all of this. Listen, remember the forest where I first met yourselves? I want you to go back there when this is all over. And please, you have to believe me. This was my only choice. Oh, and Maribel, thanks so much for giving me those seeds. It meant a lot. I've a funny feeling yous might just be able to change the world, so I have.
You're back! Me dad's just after telling me everything, like. I heard you and the villagers gave them monsters a good hiding. Thanks a million. I'm just happy I managed to pluck up a bit of courage. Oh yeah! Dad, did you meet Maeve at all? We have to tell her we beat them monsters!
We did meet Maeve, lad, yeah. And she had something she wanted me to tell you. She said it was all thanks to you that the village was saved.
Really? Deadly! And now it's safe. I'm gonna go and find her myself. I want to thank her for all she's done for us, like. I'll see you all later.
One day I'll tell the lad the truth. But now's not the time. It's all such a shame, like. By rights, Maeve should be back here where she belongs, living peacefully in the village. Ah, sure, never mind me and me old blather. What's done is done and all that. Now, if I remember rightly, Maeve told you to go back to the forest where you first met her, did she not? You should head there now, like. You never know. You might find some clues that'll help you find your way home. And if not, just remember, you've always a home waiting for you here in the village. You and your pal saved me life, and you saved our home. We'll not forget that in a hurry. Not that I'm hoping you don't find your way back, of course. I'll be praying you do. We all will. Anyway, let's me chatter. Off at you, and here's hoping this is goodbye. You know what I mean.
Hey!
Huh? Hang about. We're back here. We were stood right here, remember? We talked to our weird floaty friend and slotted those stone fragments into the pedestal, and then...
Hey, I am here, you know. Try to be more respectful, please. I'm the fully fledged servant of a higher power. But let's not get into the details. So, I trust you got the
What? Although, was it all a dream or something?
Don't be so... How could it be? Since when do 3 people have exactly the same dream? All I know is that I could have been killed. And it was all your fault. Are you even listening? No, you're No, you didn't.
What the heck just happened? For a second there, I thought we were being sent back.
Oh, it was just a little tremor. The main thing is, we're back. I'm heading home. My mother must be worried sick, which means I'll probably never hear the...
My dad'll be Listen, I'd better get back to the castle. I'll be in touch.
Charming. And where's my goodbye? There's no helping some people.
Not? Now I know you've had a curious experience. But, although I think you know that already...
Oh, we do we? Well, I for one.
You must continue to collect all the tablet fragments you can find. Do that, and you'll soon come to understand. I guarantee it.
That's what you made us stop for? To tell us we basically have to figure everything out for us? We'll be heading off now.
Oh, but of course. And remember, as soon as you find any, put enough of them together and away.
What's she doing here?
Ha! She's here because you two are the most predictable pair of idiots on this island.
We'll just have to live with it, I suppose. Have you heard about this meeting they're having up at the castle? Well, it must be serious, because they even asked that miserable old Anyway, you're not going to believe this, but we're not allowed to be part of it! Outrageous, right? What are they thinking, inviting old Hermit-Face and leaving us out? Well, if that's the way they want to play it, then fine. The time has come to use the you-know-what. You're with me, aren't you? Of course you are. Now, Okay, same... to
Wow! So there was a staircase under there. Not that I'm impressed, of course.
Just look at her!
Hey! Don't rush her!
So what do you think? She's beautiful.
I know this ship. It used to belong to my father. He got rid of it years ago, though. Said it was
All it needed was a little tender, loving care, right? We nearly gave up at one point, didn't we? But then, good old Dermot came to the... Anyway, enough... All set? That's the spirit. Set a course for the uncharted continent.
amazing. Were you really just going to sail off and leave me standing there? I can't believe you. And it's not a new continent, you bonehead.
Whatever you say, shipmate. Now come on! Anchors away! Onward! They didn't stand a chance.
All in a day's work.
Oh. Hmm.